that we call or.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Mr. Bo, and this is it, what we have been waiting for, the map pack preview for Apocalypse. And I've cut all the multiplayer out of this, and we're going to concentrate on Origins. And the first thing we get to see is the name Origins and this weird looking robot thing in the background, but we'll get to see that a little bit more in the trailer, so let's continue on with this.
Origins is exactly what it says on the tin. We're going back to the very moment where the four heroes.
So this is the first time we get to see our old characters brand new in actual gameplay. We have Takio, Richtofen, Dempsey, and then Nikolai. And this is the sort of pose that we used to see in the old map pack trailer, so it's nice to see this, all of them together. And we'll actually see a clip of them individually, and we get a closer look at them. So let's take a look at that now.
Meet for the first time. Nikolai.
So this is Nikolai. He looks fairly different from previously, but I just thought I'd look at the background here, and it kind of looks like an old church, just from the way the windows and the roof sort of look. So perhaps this is an area of the map, a church area. Let's move on here.
Hi, Dempsey.
So this is Dempsey's new look, and he's looking pretty different. He's got a moustache this time and sort of a pilot jacket. And notice on his wrist, I don't know if that's just a watch or something, but it looks like he might have something that helps him there on his wrist. I can't really tell what that is. But let's move on to look at Takio. So this is Takio. He looks again fairly different. But notice in the background it says laboratory. So perhaps we're going to be seeing some sort of 935 laboratory in one of the trenches. That'd be pretty cool. And then finally we get to see Richtofen.
Of course, Richtofen.
Not a very clear shot of him here, but he has the Mauser pistol, which is actually the starting pistol in this game, but we'll get to that in a minute. Notice the house behind him has some sort of electrical charge on the pylon. Maybe that's going to do with the Easter egg. Maybe that's something to help you do the Easter egg. They do talk about trying to discover the Easter egg a little bit later. As we move on.
This is not for the faint-hearted. These characters are meeting surrounded by the horrors of war. We have a larger scale than we've ever done.
So they talk about a larger scale than they've ever done, and we get to see sort of an overview of one of the map, of a bit of the map here, and you can see there's a long trench where I'm guessing that's where the tank goes along. They've talked about this tank that you're going to be able to get on and drive around the map and destroy zombies, and maybe it's going to be like a sort of a transit style map where you have these sort of locations here, and as the tank drives around you can get off and go explore.
Before, further enhanced by dynamic weather from rain, fog rolling in, snow falling. In true zombie style, our World War One has a thematic twist. Diesel punk.
So they talk about dynamic weather, like what we saw with, we didn't really see it with, but what the kind of feel that we had from Mob is Dead is kind of going to be in this, where you're going to get the lightning. Think of Call of the Dead when you had the fog roll in sometimes, it's going to be a bit like that. But we get to see this, which is some sort of zombie in a mech suit. This is not the giant robot that we get to see in a little bit, but this looks like it's a special type of zombie, perhaps a boss type zombie. Maybe it comes on a certain round. Again, we don't really know yet, but I'm sure there'll be another trailer soon.
The map features two new era-specific weapons.
So this is one of the brand new weapons. The MP08 machine gun, which looks like it's going to be taking down a whole load of horde of zombies. And again, you can see that sort of spark of lightning thing on that pylon there. I think that definitely has something to do with the Easter egg. And we also see the brand new pistol.
MP08 machine gun. Wow. And a new starting pistol for the first time, which is the Mauser. I think it was the C96 that we saw. Maxis created this apparently, according to those diagrams we saw posted on Facebook. Again, Nikolai looks like he has something on his wrist, perhaps the same thing that Dempsey had. Let's move on to our last few shots that we get from this trailer. Mauser. Both have been given the diesel punk kind of aesthetic. We've introduced the zombie tank. This is a defendable.
So this is the zombies tank. Acts a lot like the bus did in Transit, but it's a bit more open. As you can see, all four characters are standing on top of it, and it sort of gives them a raised platform. You're going to have to defend it whilst it drives through the trenches, and you notice it does go pretty slowly, so it's not going to be a quick getaway. It's going to be a slow getaway, but it's probably going to be a little bit more defendable and a little bit easier to survive than going by foot We haven't seen anything that will stop you going by foot, like the denizens from Transit, but maybe that's where the giant robot comes into play.
Platform that will move around the map, which you can use to fighting off the zombie hordes, and also possibly discover some Easter eggs along the way. Oh, by the way, did I mention the giant robots?
So this is the money shot in this trailer. The giant robot, 1,000 foot tall. You can see a blimp next to it, so you can kind of see the size of this. It's just going to crush the map. It's like stomping all over the place. There's that sort of churchy building I noticed with Nikolai, so that's definitely going to be able to go in there, which is a nice sort of playing area. Let's move on here and see. Oh, just noticed the spotlight in the sky. That could be a mystery box spawn. So let's hope that's in this map.
We have 1,000 foot mechanical giants striding across the landscape. That gives a verticality and scale that we've never seen before in zombies. It also provides hazards or opportunities for the skilled player. This zombies map really has to be seen to be believed. It's over time, and this really is a roller coaster.
So that was just a preview of the map pack. One thing I do know is that the zombies' eyes are orange, which means Maxis is controlling or Samantha is controlling. I thought they would have been red, but obviously not. They're orange, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays into the story. Whether it is Maxis or whether it is Samantha or maybe someone new, we're not really sure. I didn't see any new perks in that. I might have missed it. And I didn't see any new drops. Again, I might have missed them. So if you spotted anything that I didn't see, please comment them down below and let me know, and I will add annotations. And if there are enough things, then I'll make another trailer, another video on them. Feel free to give this video a like. It helps out a lot. Lets me know that you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with all the Origins, Apocalypse, La Tomba, map information, DLC, all the content you can think of. And yeah. That's about it. I hope you're excited. I'm excited for this. Feel free to give the like button a like, as I said before, and I can't wait for this map. I will be doing another breakdown of the multiplayer maps later on, so if you want to go check that out, make sure you subscribe so you can see when that's uploaded, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.